So today I'm going to share with you 5 terms that I believe that every homeschool parent should know, and this is going to be so much fun. Whether you're new, whether you're seasoned, this is just gonna be fun, okay? Because when I looked up some of these terms, I was actually shocked to see what the definition was, realizing that I didn't really fully understand the meaning of some of these terms, which actually that leads me to letting you or encouraging you, if you have any additions to these definitions, leave them in the comment section down below. And also, if you have any other terms that you want to share with this audience, leave it in the comment section down below. And while you're at it, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe and click on that notification bell so you can see all the fun videos that I share with you about homeschooling special needs, all the things. So let me just jump in and get started with this. And we'll start with let's start with a really fun one. Upside down day. This is exactly what it is, right? You're taking the day and just flipping it upside down. And the thing is that if you are a homeschool mom, you know, you can do this. If you're a public school, private school, traditional school, you can't, because you can't have school at the end of the day. So basically, you're gonna start your day with dinner, brushing your teeth, taking a bath, wearing your PJs, eating dinner for breakfast. And then whatever you usually do at night, maybe watch a movie, play a board game, you just kind of go backwards. And then at the end of the day, you're finishing your school day and you have breakfast for dinner. That's upside down day. It's really fun. It gives us some variety to our day, and it's loads of fun. Second word is unschool. I know. Okay, this one, I'm just gonna look on my phone to give you the exact definition of this one, because there are so many definitions and it looks so different to so many people. So let's just get down to the foundation of the word unschool. It's a type of homeschooling that involves letting children learn by pursuing their interest and asking questions without curriculum or lesson, based on this idea that children can learn naturally and that we're just here to kind of hold their hand and guide them. And it looks different across the board. So you can have some parents that are unschooling where their kids are really interested, I don't know, let's just throw out, they love marine life and animals. And so the bulk of their schooling is going to the aquarium, volunteering at the local zoo or the aquarium, and having an aquarium in your house and keeping an aquarium and having a boat and doing boating and learning how to sail and how to fish and all these things. And that's kind of like your school day, but the kid is self-motivated to learn all those things. And actually through learning all of those things, they will eventually pursue a career in their love and their passion. So that's the idea of unschooling for some people. In my opinion, I think unschooling is actually probably one of the hardest ways to school your kids, in my opinion. One being, you know, as a child of the 80s and 90s and early 2000s, we have been ingrained with traditional school and public school, and we're so used to those kind of routines and having a curriculum. To get ourselves out of that box is really, really hard to do. Not to mention really trying to find the things that our children love and providing those resources for them, because what they may be passionate about is not at all what we know anything about, right? If my child decided they wanted to be an electrical engineer, I have no clue where to take them. There's so many resources out there, eventually we can find it, but that's just an example. Next one. Okay, we just have to define, you know this word, but let's just define it in like homeschool terms here, okay? Field trips. What constitutes for a field trip? And see, what's really fun is we can kind of play with this as homeschool families, is we can say whenever we leave the house, that's a field trip. For a lot of kids, going to the grocery store is a field trip, because as a grown-up, I do grocery shopping a lot, and I want to make sure my kids know how to grocery shop properly, picking out the correct food, looking at the prices, doing math, all these things. You don't think it's a field trip, but it is. It's whenever you're leaving the house and having an educational experience of some kind. So that can be, like I said, anywhere from grocery shopping to going to the museum, having a park day with your friends, all of that is a field trip. Next, let's talk about this one, living books. I love living books. It's a very Charlotte Mason term. That's another term. That's a bonus one you got. Charlotte Mason is a style of homeschooling. Living books are full of imagination, beautiful vocabulary words. They're not dry, they're not boring, they're telling a story that is just intricate and have a lesson at the end. The writing is beautiful. It's not what some people would call twaddle. It's a bonus word, by the way. Twaddle is those boring books that are very dry and you feel like you just wasted your time by reading it. I would consider Diary of a Wimpy Kid twaddle. But something like Mark Twain's, any of his stuff, really. Jane Austen, I mean, but even like the more modern stuff, right? Hunger Games, The Rich, Chronicle of Narnia, Lord of the Rings. Now, I actually had a chance to look up on AI because I just thought AI would just have some more really good definitions of living books. So, living books is going to draw the reader into the story. Yeah. Captivate their imagination. Care about the subject and character. Okay. Get them thinking. Yes, yes, yes. That's a good one. Help to peg information in their minds. Nurture imagination. Yes. Transmit ideas rather than just facts. Ooh, I like that one. Form their own relationship with topics and come into direct contact with some of the greatest minds our civilization has produced, like Mark Twain. I really like Mark Twain. Or the Bible. The Bible is definitely a living book. Even though it's historical and even though it's factual, it's a living book because it's rich and deep with fluid vocabulary and it gets you thinking. It is like the living book, especially since Charlotte Mason coined this term. Charlotte Mason, she was actually in England, a British educator, and she is the one that came up with this idea of teaching kids with living books as opposed to traditional curriculum. But she was very Christian and very big on character development with biblical worldview perspectives here. She was born in 1842 for context there. All right, last term. And this is the one that got me kind of tripped up a little bit because I had been using this term wrong for so long. Co-ops. What is a homeschool co-op? The idea behind a homeschool co-op, and here's the key, is that it is when parents cooperate together. Cooperate, that's the word co-op, together to teach their kids. It is not a home education instructional program where they hire people that are teachers to teach and provide services for kids. A co-op is when the parents, the homeschool parents, have gotten together and have shared the responsibility of teaching their kids together as a group. I've also seen co-ops turn into home educational programs. So guys, let me know in the comments down below if you agree, disagree, examples, if you have extra ones to share with me. Also, if you want a part 2, because I found more terms. There's more than 5. I also wanted to do one for special needs terms because that could get a little bit more serious because there's a lot of terms that. All right, thank you guys so much for watching and see you guys. Oh, by the way, if you want to know more about Charlotte Mason, that's a fun video. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye.